Yo, this is your boy Joe Shotingo. You can call me Americana. Keep watching Meldee Red Carpet Show. Do you understand? They give you everything the red carpet has to do with movie and anything entertainment. Do you understand? Yeah, man. This is your boy Joe Shotingo.
Alright, Meldee Red Carpet. Oh, fantastic. Baby girls. What's up?
Welcome to the season 2 of the Meldee Red Carpet Show. The Red Carpet Show that seeks to entertain, educate, inform, and as well project our African culture. It is the premiere of the Ghetto Hero movie right here at the Accra Silverbird Cinema, Ghana. We will be interacting with some of the cast and audience to find out what they think about the movie and as well as the ideology behind the names given to our African fabrics. This is the Meldee Red Carpet Show. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Salvation. And I'm a day bremo.
Oh, fire. Respect. Get the full bro for me.
Mind your speech.
Who's secretary?
Small boy, you know pay your dues finish. You want tear your road. Open, okay, take you. You want front or you want back?
Don't even try me! Or else you would ever regret calling me your sister!
Ambusha. Fire burn you. Holy Ghost fire. Pump up solution. Hey, Vicky, I'm dead. GHETTOHERO.
Allah.
Boom.
I kill him.
Time for us to chat with some of the cast and audience who are present here this evening. But before that, I would like to tell you a short story behind the name given to this beautiful African fabric I'm putting on this evening. The name of the fabric is Oh God, Save Me. And the Ewe proverb complementing this name says, Devi Masetonu Angokai Kratone, which literally means a child who doesn't listen to advice, the thorn bush grabs its ear. To cut long story short, the child in this fabric always goes to the bush for mango hunting against the advice of his parents. One beautiful day, he sneaked out of the house and into the bush to look for mango. He saw a juicy mango on the mango tree and decided to climb the mango to pluck the mango. Just reaching half of his journey, he saw a huge snake on the tree. He decided to come down from the tree, but realized that there was this wild lion which came from nowhere from the bush, and a hungry crocodile that came out to a water body closer to the mango tree, all waiting to devour him. Feeling devastated, he looked up into the sky and called on God to save him. The meaning of this story is that there is punishment for everyone who doesn't listen to advice. You can all bear with me that there are certain situations we find ourselves which really doesn't need advice, but we still get people to advise us. Regardless, let's find a way to listen to these advices in order to pick a word from their advices. And let us not forget to pray to God to help us implement these words in our journey of life. Now knowing this, let's get interactive with the cast and all.
Hi, madam.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing wear from Poma, African touch with clothes. And this is her first line of male selection. So yes, I happen to be wearing one of our very own, a Ghanaian young entrepreneur who happens to be a fashion designer. Exactly.
All right. So how is Patricia?
She's doing well. She's doing very good. Thanks for asking about her. No one asked, but then.
So I saw some movies circulating on the net that you got married to your girlfriend Patricia. How sure is it? How true is it?
Well, as you said, it's a movie, but then I don't know how the story came out that I was married. But then I got married in the movie, and the lady I got married to is called Patricia. So I think that was when they related it to it that I've married her on February and I've gotten married. But it's a movie which will be premiering on the 26th of October at the Watch and Dine Cinemas at the Kumasi City Mall. So yes, I entreat everybody to come and see my first marriage. So they should come and see how I got married.
So you've heard it all. Go join Calibos in Kumasi for his premiere. Okay, so going to the movie, what was your role?
I played the role of a ghetto boy. Yes, with a friend, Kojon Kansalo Win. he was my close friend, which we all lived together. So this movie actually picks more about the ghetto living. You understand? Most of the movies we see with Ghanaian settings, we have it in the home, if not in the home, in the house or the office and all that. So I think it's also about time the director brought the story, brought the traffic to the ghetto, the people on the street, how they also live, how they also persevere through the day, how they make things happen for them. So this movie actually talks about people living in the ghetto, the pressure with others on them, how to make it in life, whether positive way or negative way. So it talks a lot about ourselves. Exactly.
All right. So this African print I'm wearing, the name is Oh God, Oh God Save Me, and the proverb complementing this name says that a child who doesn't listen to advice, the thorn bush grabs his ear. What do you understand by this?
Unless I ask my father. I don't know. This is a proverb by the grown-ups, not by me, but then it makes sense. Oh God, save us. Or save me.
All right. So thanks for coming on this.
Thank you too very much.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm on fire.
Oja.
For sure.
The meaning of the Oja. Because now I have two different interpretations of the Oja. One on your show and one in the movie. So what does it?
Professional fire. It's all about professional.
Only the professional fire. Okay, so I want to know more. We want to know more about your growing up.
Me, my growing up. Ninyanko Ponso no what my baby do this far. You know, yeah, semi-co school. Now me started radio. And I'm the baby do this far. More fire.
So was there any challenges whilst growing up? Or everything was there any challenge? Like did you face any life difficulties whilst
So it's cool. Ninyanko Ponso when I'm my grandma you know I say wow. My mom
Can we say this movie depicts your life story?
This movie, I know what is life. So that is why I accepted the challenge to do it. Most important because I will tend to be a pastor and come back to the ghetto to preach to the ghetto people so they will take Jesus Christ. That motivated me a lot. So I know what is life. I know the realistic of life. I know the Babylon system out of life. And in the ticklish ghetto, we know the rules. No fire.
So what's the moral lesson in the movie?
Is that?
Moral lesson in the movie.
The moral lesson is that you have to know your God. In all things, you have to give thanks to God. You have to go to the house of the Lord. And moreover, you don't also have to, judge someone. You understand? Because we are not God. It's only God who can judge. You got it. So that's the moral lesson. More fire.
Thanks for coming on the show.
All right, baby girls, more fire.
I have joining me on the red carpet, the director for Ghetto Hero movie. Hello.
Yeah, hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good by His grace.
What's the inspiration behind yours?
One thing is I am a creator and I have a vision of bringing new things to the system. I have a story, Olua Baba. It speaks about a street life. So 2020, I'm entering about the youth on the street. That is why I've also entered their style of coming out. You understand? So I'm going to play a role in a movie, Olua Baba. That's why I've let this hair like that. So after the movie, I'm going to cut it down.
So as the director, what was some of the challenges you faced whilst directing?
Well, right. Ghetto Hero is a big, fantastic challenge movie. Because bringing Gollywood and Kumawood together at the same time is something else. Because that was the vision that people wanted to do, but they couldn't achieve it because they didn't seek for the kingdom of God first. God said, if you seek for the kingdom of God first, everything will be added unto you. I fast 40 days for this particular movie. When I fast, God gave me a vision that He wanted to bring the street people home. You understand? So when I see this man, I say, Father of all fathers, they see you as a sportsman. But with God, all things are possible. Allah will show the power of God. So I said, big man, I want to use you for film. He said, hey, famous. Me, I'm a crazy person. I said, no. I said, me, I sent international help. So he said, no problem. We are going to do the job. And people will see that you are multi-talented. This man is multi-talented. You get the picture? The kind of things he has been doing, it shocked people that are using for the lead role. He played the lead role of the film with Sandra Baby. And the movie was fantastic. So we thank God that after all the rain that rains, no, here is fantastic. We are going for the tech show for Ghetto Hero. So Ghetto Hero all over the world.
Since you are a creator, look at this cloth I'm wearing. It's an African print. The name is Oh God Save Me. And the proverb backing this name says that a child who doesn't listen to advice, the thorn bush grabs his ear. What do you understand by that? And how does it relate to the ghetto movie?
When we talk about Oh God Save Me, he said we were saved to save others. You understand? So once you have seen God, you have to also bring your people to also under the canopy of God. Because when you read the book of Luke chapter 2 verse number 42, God speaks about the scent of Jesus Christ. When you don't have mission and vision, that's why you call God, God save me, because you go into the hands of the devil. So that's why you cry for God, that God save me from the hands of the devil. So this dress is fantastic and the vision behind it is marvelous.
It means a fireman called God to save him, and God actually...
That's wonderful. He called God to save him, and God also answered the prayer, and he became a prophet of the nation.
Thanks for coming on.
Welcome.
Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Perfect. Perfect design. Yeah, it is one of the best. He also designed for Fire for Fire, Fireman Sonko. And he designs for me. He designs for so many artists in Ghana. He's one of the best. Perfect. He's fantastic. You can just watch. You can just take a look at what I'm wearing. I'm wearing Perfect. I'm proud. I'm proud of Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, man.
Before we go to the movie, I'm also wearing an African print, and the name is Oh God Save Me. And then the whole idea behind the name is that there is punishment for everyone who doesn't listen to advice. So how do you understand this, and how does this story about the cloth relate to the Ghetto Hero?
Oh God Save Me. It is your concept, it is your idea, so you would be the best person to interpret it.
What I told you, the idea behind the name is that there is punishment for everyone who doesn't listen to advice. How does this relate to the Ghetto Hero?
Okay, wow. Let me say, Jehovah, if you don't listen to advice, of course you'll be punished. And in relation with Ghetto Hero, there was a guy who didn't listen to advice. That is, he violated the rules and regulations of his boss, being Nanama McBrown, and the end result was he was killed. He ended up dying. So if you don't listen to advice, of course you're gonna get yourself punished.
So what was your role in the movie?
I was an armed robber. Yeah, a professional one, man. I did it good. Yeah.
You did well. So what's the moral lesson in the story?
The moral lesson is any person, irrespective of wherever you are, God can make you somebody. So be it a ghetto person, a person living in a slum area, Zongo or wherever, which you think life is so difficult, and for that matter, that is your last stop or that is the end of your life. If you watch Ghetto Hero, you get to know that is not the end of your life, but then it is a process. You are passing through a process, and at the end of it, if you keep on praying to God and believing in God, things will be better.
Christiana Awuni. Hello.
Hi.
Bachapo.
Bako.
I want to ask about the movie. What was your
role? I was a ganja woman. Yeah, at the Ghetto Hero. I'm a ganja woman.
So I'm going to talk a little about the cloth I'm wearing. It's an African print, and the name is Oh God Save Me. The story behind it just meant simple. It's just telling us that there is punishment for those who don't listen to advice. So I want us to relate the meaning of this cloth to the Ghetto Hero.
And who are those who doesn't listen to the advice?
The ghetto, like in the movie, you can see fireman going against the wish of his parents, and
so actually, no, Obesa crying. She became a pastor. In all things, no, ye jai bibia ne nyame anyankopon be ye na dwuma. Nipa okasa obehye nipa so obefo na. Wontimi sakra nipa. Agi nyame. One boy ye ba asase so. E na owo mre ma yen. E na owo botaye nso a wode ye ba ye. Enti ye mre.
The movie, no, what do you think about the movie?
The movie, no advice bebre wo me na me ka say. As ye who get to for said they are bad and they are wicked and they are almost no use, but they have used for God. Yes.
Thanks for coming on. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You look amazing.
Thank you. You look good as well.
Thank you. Please, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing Kiss Doll.
What's the name of this fabric?
It's Ankara. I don't actually know the name, but what I know is it's a Ghanaian fabric called Ankara. Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to the movie. What was your role in the movie?
To be honest with you, Famous, the producer, is a great fan of mine. So I'm here to support Ghetto Hero. I wasn't casted.
So have you watched the movie, right?
No, I'm yet to watch it.
Okay, so who do you want to see? Who do you want to see in the movie?
Who do I want to see?
You're a fan. There's someone, one of the actors you are a fan of.
Oh, okay. I'm an actor as well, so I think I like the act of Nanama McBride, then Fireman. Yeah, so I'm expecting to see the best.
A cast and the executive producer of the movie. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Who dressed you this evening?
Oh my God, my best friend. Yeah.
So what attracted you to the story of the movie for you to invest your money in this kind of project?
Yeah, looking at the starring of all these stars and the movie title, Ghetto Hero. The inspiration behind the whole movie was that the people who have been rejected at the ghetto, over here we don't take them for nothing. So the inspiration is that a rejected stone can be the cornerstone of the building, telling us that we should not look down upon anybody today, because nobody knows what tomorrow holds in future for anybody.
And then what I'm wearing, the fabric I'm wearing, is called "Oh God, Save Me." And the proverb completing this name says that a child who doesn't listen to advice, the thorn bush grabs his ear. How do you understand this proverb, and how does it relate to the Ghetto Hero?
Yeah, ideally, God never despises anybody. So we as humans, we can never despise anybody. That is why we try to inspire our people, our families, friends, brothers, that no matter, regardless the situation today, tomorrow could be a bright future. So how can somebody living a ghetto life turn out to be a priest saving the world? It's amazing. That means anybody can be a better person tomorrow.
Do you think by premiering this movie here in West Hills, you can get back your investment, the money you invested into the movie?
Ideally, people look at money as maybe investment as something like a god, but I don't see it that way. I'm proud to see this movie, not necessarily because of the money, but at least the impact in the Ghana movie industry and the lives of the people watching it. And ideally, it's not only the Silverbird and West Hills Mall alone. We're going to premiere this movie across the whole country and all over the world.
And I wish you all the best, and thanks for coming on the show.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
The movie will be released anytime soon. Do well to watch. This is the Meldee Red Carpet Show, and I'm your host, Meldee Amano, aka Meldee, alias Trihima. You can also call me Nyamin Sawo, because most definitely the hands of the Lord is involved in my journey. This beautiful African fabric was sewn by Mwanyeme Kuto, located on the South Oyarifa Grace Gold Road. You can contact her on 054 053 0487 with your fabric and your design, and of course she will just do justice to it for you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Meldee Red Carpet Show. Click on the bell icon below my video to get notified anytime I upload new content. You can also follow me on Facebook at Meldee Red Carpet Show and on IG at Amano Melody Dede Meldee.
Watching the Meldee Red Carpet Show. What do you say?
Ole.
This is Johnny B.
As you know, this is your small brown.
Meldee Red Carpet Show.
Everyone, thank you so much for supporting.